Hello viewers, today we're going to take a look at the ceiling fans in my house as of November 2025. We have a couple of experimental installs going on right now, a couple first time configurations. So here in the living room we have an EnviroFan 36-inch model. This is the reversible model. It is configured on forwards right now. And aesthetically, this is amazing. I really like this in here. It looks great. Very nostalgic. I have a lot of memories of seeing the Goldlines out in the wild over the years. But unfortunately, it's very disappointing in terms of performance. I had this in the computer room at the old location for a brief period of time. And I remember being kind of disappointed by it there as well. And I thought, well, maybe it'll seem more powerful in a larger area if it has more space to push the air around across the floor and so forth. I don't know. No, it's not really. It's pretty disappointing installed in here as well. When I stand underneath it, there is a reasonably strong and steady breeze coming down. But it's really not any more than what you would get out of a typical 32 or 36-inch residential grade fan. You know, with the Dayton units, it's like standing under a high velocity fan. You know, the airflow is off the charts, but this is really just average, maybe slightly above average. Now, I think it's a very good quality fan. You've got the cast motor. I don't know if it's cast iron or cast aluminium, but you've got a cast motor and the parts are pretty thick. The canopy is not made of cheesy, flimsy metal and so forth. But the performance of this is just really lackluster and unimpressive for an industrial or commercial grade product. It's also pretty loud too. It's loud for nothing. You know, the Dayton one's loud, but it's pushing a tremendous amount of air. This is loud, but it's not doing much. You know, the residential fan would have been a lot quieter than this. So this install will be revisited in the summertime when the performance of the fan in here doesn't matter. In the winter, this is relied upon heavily for heat reclamation from the stove, and it's just really not cutting. It's not moving enough air to push all the heat back down. I have to keep it on high all the time, and even then I feel like it's still not grabbing all the heat. So we'll try it again in the summertime when I can run it on a nice aesthetic low and it's not really needed for performance, just for aesthetics. I also think that the first triple install might be 3 of these just because it looks really cool. And I have 3 of them on hand. In the kitchen, we have the first triple install anywhere in this house. We have 2 Crest 8600s, neither of which are the correct version. And we have a Home Trends branded Hyatech unit here. I'll turn the lights on so we can see these a little bit better. Very nice fans. This one in particular, I really like this light. Beautiful light shades on here with a nice amber tone. I do like the triple install. We are definitely going to use it again. But I don't have a whole lot of triple pairs of fans, so I think for Christmas time I'm going to drop back down to 2. I'm going to put the light back, and I think that we're going to do 2 Chathams in here for Christmas time. In the hallway we have a blurry Craftmade Picolo, which is just kind of haphazardly put up here, but it's working well. It's circulating heat down the hallway a little bit more effectively and a lot more quieter than having the fan on the floor. In the media room, we have an SMC Laguna, another very nice fan. This install looks great in here, especially with this light. It's all period correct and it matches well. Really nice install. Haven't gotten a whole lot of use out of this one because it runs too fast on all the speeds. I don't have a good speed control on this wall yet. It's just on and off, but I'll fix that eventually. Here in the bedroom, we have a Boston Harbor branded spinner ceiling fan. This is new. This is made in February of this year. This is the best residential grade ceiling fan currently on the market. A really cool old school product. Looks like it's straight out of the 90s. And not only does it look great, it also works great. It's quiet, it's powerful, it's easy to put together. It's exactly what an economy product should be. Here in the computer room, we have a Murray Fias, or Furry Mias, whatever the heck it is, fan. This is the one that we repaired by tapping new holes in the motor in place of the flywheel. This is a very powerful fan. I haven't gotten much of any use out of this one yet either because it's always cold in this room. But I've left it up here for a while because I'm hoping to be able to use it during Christmas time. I'll put a lot of Christmas lights in here and hope that the room heats up. Down in the studio, we have a Hampton Bay Grayton from 2001. This is more or less the same thing as what was in the bedroom, which is just incredible that this was sold for so many years and is still on the market. This particular unit was made by SMC. I am not really sure what the OEM of the one upstairs is, but whatever the OEM is, it is a great product, and this one is just as good. The cleaning area is all tore up right now for getting the Christmas stuff out, but it's the same lineup. In probably February, we're going to add a second row of fans, which will be here, and maybe we'll swap these out and get some different ones here. And lastly, here in the garage, we have a Crest, which is about as powerful as the Goldline in the living room. And we have these two Goldlines. These are in brown, and some people are dead set on them not being Goldlines, but they 100% are Goldlines. The spec sheet shows it as a Goldline. The product listing shows it as a Goldline. The box says Goldline. There's a Goldline. I understand that the motor might not be cast, but this is a Goldline fan according to all available information. So we have this one here, and we have this one over here. I've had a handful of people ask if these are ever going to be changed, and I'm not sure. And there's no reason that they can't be. When I first put these in, I chose these because I says, well, it's the garage, it's going to be dirty, it might be humid, you know, regular fan might get damaged. But since this install, I've kind of, I use this as a living space. You know, yes, the car is in here, but I have a computer table, and I have a workspace, and I have lamps for calmer, more inviting lighting scenes. This is, as far as I'm concerned, a living space, and it is climate controlled, it's heated, it's cooled, it's dehumidified. There's no reason I couldn't put any fan in here, so maybe we'll put different fans in here, I'm not sure. At some point, chances are good, we'll swap them out for something else, although the mounting was not intended for anything else. These are J-hook mounts with the hardware connection on the side, so we'll have to modify the mounting, but that's fine, not a difficult task. So those are the fans we have as of November, and we're going to have a bunch of changes for December.